An airline will make about $7.90 in profit from a single passenger this year, a 3.9% margin, thinner than most grocery stores. And yet, the industry will post $41 billion in combined net profit, wafer-thin margins, record profits, both true at once. The only way that works is volume, and a second business hiding inside the first one. The ticket was never really the product. The moment an aircraft door closes, an empty seat is worth exactly zero, forever. No clearance rack, no selling it tomorrow. So airlines don't think of themselves as a transportation company. They think of themselves as an asset manager, selling inventory with an expiration timer. The mission: sell the right seat to the right customer at the right time for the right price. 4 people in the same row can pay 4 completely different amounts. Not a mistake. The algorithm decided each of them had a different ceiling. Roughly 80% of airlines now run dynamic pricing that recalculates fares by the hour. Well run, it lifts revenue up to 7% a year. The next generation, continuous pricing, could push that past 10. In 2025, airlines will collect approximately $157 billion in what the industry calls ancillary revenue, everything that isn't the base fare. In 2016, that number was $67 billion, more than doubled in under a decade. Checked bags alone brought in $7 billion across U.S. carriers in 2023. In 2024, American made $1.5 billion from baggage. United made $1.35 billion from seat selection alone, passing its own bag revenue for the first time. Southwest, the airline that built its entire brand on bags fly free, finally added baggage fees after investor pressure ended 50 years of that promise. Unbundle everything. Make the base fare look competitive. Recover the rest, one line item at a time. Here's the part almost nobody thinks about at the gate. The single largest slice of ancillary revenue isn't bags, it isn't seats, it's frequent flyer miles, sold to banks. In 2024, the 5 largest U.S. airlines made $28 billion combined from loyalty programs. Over 90% of that came from co-branded credit cards. A bank buys miles wholesale from the airline, hands them to cardholders as rewards, and the airline collects cash for a currency it created out of nothing. The flight is almost incidental to this business. The airline has quietly become a financial company, wearing an airline's uniform. $41 billion in profit, on margins under 4% from a ticket that's 40% cheaper than it was in 2016. $157 billion more stacked on top through bags, seats, and fees. Tens of billions more through a loyalty system where the real customer is a bank and the passenger is just the mechanism that makes the card worth issuing. The person in seat 14A and the person in seat 14B may have paid completely different prices, boarded through different lines, and flown home on miles that had nothing to do with flying at all. The plane takes off either way. What the seat actually cost is a number almost nobody on board ever fully sees.